There we go. Yep, I got my fraps going. So we are recording. Georgia Bulldogs. Oh,
Well, don't you live in Georgia?
I do, but I'm not a Georgian.
What type of fan are you then?
Gators.
I lived in Jacksonville from '89 to '92. So when I moved up here to Georgia, I didn't want to didn't want to get shot, so I had to go to Georgia Bulldog.
Nice. Hold on a second.
Sure.
Cool. Alrighty. Love you. Love you too. Alright. Wife just let me know she was heading out for a minute.
All right.
Okay. Alright, I've got my list of questions here. I always, it's the same questions we always ask. Just trying to get to know some people of the guild. I know you started out over in Landmark, correct?
That's correct.
How's that going?
It's going good. I'm just put it on hold. I'm a little burned out because you build a lot
Yep.
and just burned out right now. So I'm giving that a break. So I'm mainly playing WoW.
Cool. I see you're branching out, and wow, you got you're about to become an alcoholic. Careful.
Well, I brought over my monk from the other server because it was my inscriptionist,
Right.
and I was just going broke buying glyphs.
Right.
So that's why I brought her over, and I'm playing with a friend of mine. In guild, her name is Pubi Death,
Oh, okay.
and her son Pumpkin Cane.
Right.
So I'm kind of having to also one of the inscriptionists, so that way I could help them with their glyphs as well.
Excellent. Pumpkin King. He's the one. He's the warrior, right?
Yeah, he's the warrior.
Cool. So tell you what, let's go get in here and hit up some questions. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. So to start off with, what is your name?
My name is Richie Newman.
Oh, nice to meet you, Richie. Obviously, your forum's name is Spikes, right?
That's correct.
All right. What is your quest?
What is my quest? Um, to search for the Holy Grail.
Ah, yes. So then, next question is, what is your favorite color?
Blue.
Oh, no. That can't be. It's got to be yellow.
It's got to be yellow.
So, you get tossed off into the pit of eternal doom. All right. No, that's for all the Monty Python fans, those two questions. So, where do you live?
I live in Collins, Georgia.
Collins, Georgia. Collins.
That's
Uh,
about an hour and 20 minutes from Savannah. It's about 45 minutes from Statesboro, Georgia, home of
okay.
the Eagles, Georgia
Uh,
Southern.
I'm up in Augusta.
Okay. And it's about 30 minutes from Vidalia, home of the Vidalia Onion.
Yep. I love me some Vidalia onions. I got family down in Americus, Georgia, over Smithville near Albany.
Hmm.
I got some family down that way. They've been down there forever. Like I said, I'm a Florida guy, but the Navy moved me up to Augusta, and I've been here since for past God 13 years. Wow, time flies.
Yeah, when I used to work at CyberSouth, we did regional ISP. We were a regional ISP, and we had Americus.net. And so I did.
So Collins, Georgia's pretty quiet.
Yes.
Nice. Let's see. What first drew you to PAX, and how long have you been with us?
Nessie on the forums. She is a real life. She's my best friend's niece,
Cool.
and she found the guild through the forums for Landmark, and she said that she was going to try to apply for it, and so I agreed, and we applied together, and I talked to Erwin
Right.
over there, and I really liked Erwin, and she seemed really cool.
She is.
So we and it just went from there. And then one day we were in the channel. I was a recruit, and then Matt, our guild leader, famous guild leader, was in channel with us, and we started talking, and so I decided to rescribe back up to WoW.
Cool. Did Elfie or Arwen ever tell you she was the original? She was the guild leader of Invictus before Matt.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
really cool. She switched over, doing some landmark and taking care of some other stuff. So she's always got a special place in the WoW people's hearts. Oh, cool. So now, Spikes, how did you choose your forum name?
Oh, my forum name. Well, when fir- when I first played it, EverQuest, my main was an Ixar, which is if many of people who never played EverQuest, an Ixar is a lizard race,
Ah,
and usually they have spikes coming all up, for because they're lizards and stuff like that.
right.
So I just decided to come up with spikes.
Oh, cool. Did you ever try to go after Captain Kirk and get blown up from a handmade cannon?
And no, no, but I did run into Gizmo every now and then.
Nice. All right. On the forums, does your avatar have any significant meaning?
On the forums. Um, Other than that, it helps them associate spikes with an Ixar, because many people
Okay.
wouldn't associate that. So that was the reason why I picked that avatar, was because it's an Ixar, and I wanted to. Um, that's what I really want to play when EverQuest Next comes out, is an Ixar.
Cool. All right. Three more questions to go.
All right.
Money being no option, where would you want to visit?
Where do I want to visit? Hmm. I like to do a European tour.
Okay.
See, go places I've never seen before.
Nice.
Like to go to Ireland because I've got some Irish heritage in me. Like to go to Germany. My dad's family is mainly German. Um, wouldn't mind going over to see England,
Cool.
and then Rome, and maybe stop off and see some Greece.
All very pretty places. Very nice. All right. What is the one thing in life you are either most proud of or have had the most fun doing?
The most thing I'm proud of is my relationship with Christ.
Cool.
That's foremost my most important thing, and I just know where He brought me out of, and I know who I am now,
Very
and it's
cool.
all because of that.
All right. Last question. What
Uh,
makes you keep coming back to World of Warcraft? I know you're fairly new to it, so that might not have anything. So let me rephrase the question. What out of World of Warcraft, what have you found to be the most enjoyable?
well, I mean, on and off, I've been playing since the beginning.
Oh, okay. Did not know that.
World of Warcraft. Yeah, I mean, I've got altogether on two different servers. I probably have 8 level 90s,
No, not too
and
shabby.
I have every profession except for leatherworking. So leatherworking is, I think, is the only, and skinning are the only
Right.
professions I don't have maxed
All
on
right.
one tune or another.
So we'll go back to the original question. What makes you keep coming back to World of Warcraft?
Friends, no matter how, I mean, no matter where I go, it draws me back because you really want to play with people that you like playing it with.
Right.
And it's always changing. They always change it, and um, so it always has a hook in you.
Oh yeah. They say that about heroin too, but hey, you don't get you don't go rob stores for World of Warcraft. Well, I mean, I guess you would go rob if you're Alliance, you would go rob a Horde store, but that's different.
Or kill the goblin auction house.
Yes. No, cool. This is very, very, very awesome. That's all the base questions. Do you have any questions?
No, not really. I don't have any questions at all.
Excellent. You enjoying raiding with us?
The little bit that I can, yeah. because I will only do flex, so I've only
Right.
gotten able to really raid once, and that's just how this happens to do is because of my eye.
Right.
I had a retina tear and
Yep.
attachment back in November of 2011, and so that's still healing. And so there are a lot of times I just don't feel comfortable because I feel like I have to give my A game
Right.
to people that are rating, and so my numbers aren't always where they should be. And
I know the feeling.
to be honest with you, I really enjoy. I'm kind of happy with just doing LFR, and if I could get into a little bit of flexing, that'd be fine. But other than that, my old days of having to be hardcore rating, that 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 desire is not where it used to be.
Fair enough. I mean, it's not a requirement for the guild. I just remember a few times you've popped in and you've tried it a little bit. And have you ever thought of PvP?
Yeah, I mean, I enjoy it, but I mainly like doing it with people, with groups, not with just going in there and doing it
Right.
myself.
Touch base with Seamus Zane. He's
Okay.
we're branching out. This is something new for the guild. We've never had a PvP, a dedicated PvP section, and Seamus is standing that up. So if you're interested, I mean, he's always looking for more people.
Okay.
He likes getting into arenas, and he's trying to get a broader core base to try to do some, just like I said, grouped battlegrounds. So it's just, people get to learn how each other play, and they go in and win or lose, they still have a good time because they did it together and coordinate. It's not just, one person among 10, 15, or whatever. It's, you go in together and you learn from it. So that's,
Right.
if you're interested in that, that might be a nice alternative while your eye heals. I don't know how, because that one you don't have to concentrate so much on trying to get, meet certain numbers and try to get rotation move here. It's just a do as best you can thing, which
Right. Right.
which might be some fun. I mean, I've
Well,
gone in arenas with them. Go ahead.
right. I want to say that for my legendary cloak that I'm still working on with my mage Sunkissed. I did get to the point where I needed those two
Right.
battlegrounds, and I done like 8 or 9 of them, and we all lost. And so I got Seamus to help me, and right off, bam, bam, we got knocked both of them out. The first tries on each one. So I'm telling you, if you need help with PvP, see Seamus.
Oh yeah. Let me see. Um, that's pretty much it for me. Do you have, like you already, denied or disavowed any knowledge of any questions you had. So I appreciate the time, Spikes. I really do, man.
Sure.
This
Anytime,
is
bud.
this will be. I've got to go process this, but this will be put up in the July blog, probably
Okay.
either later today or early next week.
Okay.
So thank you.
You're welcome, bud. Anytime.
All right, let me hit the